Assalamu alaikum, kids. So today we are going to learn kinematics. Now kinematics is what? It's the study of the motion of an object or the characteristics of an object that's either still, stationary or moving. All right. Now as far as motion is concerned, we have objects, or the motion of an object can either be still, stationary or at rest, or the object could be moving. Now a moving object could either be at constant speed, as in its speed is not increasing, not decreasing. So let's say, for example, you are in a car and you set the cruise control to 80 kilometers an hour. Now the car is going to move at exactly 80 kilometers an hour, not more, not less. That's what we call constant speed. But at the same time, your object could be accelerated as well. Accelerated means that either your speed's increasing or your speed's decreasing. All right, so that's the types of motion that we have in our physics course. All right. Now, the first two quantities that we are going to use to describe the motion of an object are distance and displacement. Now, what's distance? Distance is the length of the total path taken by an object, while displacement is the shortest or the straight line path of the object, or in between 2 points. Let's take an example of an object going from A to C. Now the distance of the object going from A to C, so let's say, for example, if the object goes from A to B and then from B to C, then the total distance traveled would be what? The distance traveled would be 14 kilometers. The first A to B, that's 8 kilometers, plus B to C, that's 6 kilometers. The distance would be 14. But on the other hand, displacement, that's going to be AC. Now you can figure that out using the Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse squared is equals to A squared plus B squared. So in this case, this right here is going to be 10. So the displacement is 10 kilometers. So this length right here, the displacement, the straight line distance between A and C, the starting point and the ending point, is going to be 10 kilometers. All right. Okay. Another couple of quantities which you can use to describe the motion of an object are speed and velocity. Now speed is what? It's the rate of change of distance. What's velocity? Well, velocity is the rate of change of displacement. So that's something that you need to remember. The formulas are the same. Speed is distance over time, while velocity, sorry, this right here is going to be velocity. All right. So velocity is what? That's displacement over time. Unit for both speed and velocity are meters per second. Okay, then we have acceleration. Acceleration is basically the rate at which your car is either increasing its speed, or deceleration would be where it's decreasing the speed. So acceleration is the rate of increase in speed, velocity, the rate of change of speed or velocity. And deceleration is the rate at which the speed or velocity is decreasing. So you need to know about acceleration when your speed's increasing, and deceleration when your speed's decreasing. Decreasing means you're braking. All right. What's the formula for acceleration? The formula is final velocity minus the initial velocity upon time. We can also say that this is final velocity, which is represented in physics as a small v. Initial velocity is represented as a small u, and time is represented as a t. So the formula would be A is equals to v minus u over t. And then you have unit for acceleration, and the unit for acceleration is meters per second squared, either written in fractions or as exponents. Okay, so we've discussed all the quantities that you really want to know when doing kinematics. Now kinematics is essentially a numerical based question. There's going to be more questions that you'll need to solve rather than you getting theoretical questions. All right, so inshallah in one of later videos I'm going to put a lot of questions. There are some topics that we need to do before we can go on towards questions from kinematics. So in the next couple of videos we are going to discuss those topics, and then inshallah I'm going to put down a number of questions which we are going to solve, and that's gonna help you take a grip on this particular topic. All right, so that's it for today, and inshallah I'll see you in the next one. Bars out.